Alright, hello, and welcome back to Oracle of Ages. Okay. Further explore this area. Oh, what's this? Oh, hello. Oh, no! Not again! Is this where he went in the adult portion of Ocarina of Time? Like I pointed out in my playthrough of that game a couple years ago. After the major plot twist, Link awakes 7 years later, 7 years older. You go back to that spot and he's not there. Is this where he went? No, not likely, but... Oh, treasure chest. I don't need that after all. I was thinking I was going to need 300 bucks to go back and buy a potion, but obviously, as I found out at the end of the last video, I already have one. So I guess I could still, maybe go buy myself another one just in case I need it. Well, there's nobody here. The palace is deserted. Huh. Nobody here at all? Oh, there's somebody here. Kings. Not him again. Oh, good lord. Don't tell me Ruto is here too, or I'm going to scream. I hated her enough in Ocarina of Time. Her and her obsession with Link being her husband or some bestiality shit like that. Pervert! And I don't know what it is with Nintendo and Zelda games, but they did that shit again in Breath of the Wild with Mifa. Pervert Zora. Bestiality hound. Okay. What? Okay, what did you... Guess I got that part. Then I went into my rant about frickin' Ruto and Mifa in the more recent Breath of the Wild. The king died, huh? Well, you know what that means. Yeah. We get to go back to the past. Back to before King Zora died. So, where can I get out of water? Okay. Go back. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, what's up here? Nothing. There's that. Oh, wait a minute. Before I go on with story, there is, now that I think about it, way back, one of the first videos of one of the earlier videos of the series, when playing that hide and seek game with the fairies and making that comment about hide and seek, do I look like a little kid? Okay, you got me again. During that whole sequence, I mentioned that chest that's now finally within our reach, so to speak. I don't remember what this ring is, but I'm not going to go all the way back to town right now to appraise it and find out, so... Probably should, as it might be something useful for the coming parts of the game, but... Eh. For now... Hey, it's Baby Jabu. Okay. Yeah. So he's just about to die here. So in other words, he's been dead for about 400 years. The difference from past time to present time in this game, as stated by the deck or Meku tree earlier, when she herself was being perverse, thinking Link was going to be her yeah, I'm going to marry a frickin' tree. Yay. What kind of life would I have as the husband of a tree? Don't answer that. Yeah, the one time where you actually have to have a potion. One of the very few times in Zelda history, not just in this game, but usually 9 times out of 10, potions are just optional items for your health recovery. You don't necessarily need them if you're good enough at the game. Or like Ocarina of Time's case, you don't need potions when fairies are complete health revival anyway. Screw potions. And most of the time in this game, you don't need them either, except for right now. So yeah, if you don't already have one, well, either grind for maple appearances, grind for Gasha seeds, or go buy one at that shop right in the area around level 1, like one or two screens north of level 1's entrance. Either way, however you get one, you are going to need one for this. Well, medicine usually is. Usually, like when I get colds or something, I have to take cough syrup. It's like, oh, plug my nose, take a swig. Oh, this stuff sucks. Works though, so it's worth it. But you know, come on, with all the advancements of modern medicine, couldn't they come up with cough syrup that doesn't taste like? Filthy water. Yeah, we saw a lot of that earlier on the way out here. What the hell do you think you are? Aren't you kind of a fish yourself? Or at least an aquatic whale, whatever species-wise Zoras are supposed to be. Anyways, so we saved his life. Now, back to the future, back to the present time. The future for these guys. And King Zora should still be alive. Granted, obviously Zora's lived a long time. 400 years and he's still alive. Well, give. I did save your life after all. Why not? Well, dude, I'm not just anyone. You wouldn't even be sitting here today if it weren't for me. So come on. Oh, him too. And how am I supposed to do that? I don't know why they bother asking. It's not like you have much of a choice. If they're going to ask you this, the question should be worded more along the lines of, do you want to finish this game? Yes or no? Do you want your game to end here? No or yes? Because if you say no, that's exactly what it's going to be. You're not going to be able to go any further gameplay-wise. So, yeah. Kind of a pointless question. Do you want to finish this game? Yes or no? Okay. Ancient library. Okay. Oh, good God, it's this part. Okay, I might end up cheesing this part. I remember this part. Well, first let me get there. Actually, where am I? I think it's... Yeah, where am I going? It's up over this way. I think it's in the past, though. I mean, the building is still there in the present time, but... Don't think the keyhole is the place to use this key we just got. I don't think is there in the present time. Yeah. Oh, hello. How did all these people get in here if that door is locked? Video game logic. It's like one of those dungeons in Dragon Quest II. You need the eye of, or the moon fragment rather, to even reveal the place, which is hidden away in some tower that very few people can get to unless you have the floodgate key. And after all that, you get to that place and there's actually people there. How did they get there? Yeah. How did they get in here if this door's been locked all this time? Video game logic is at it again. Oh yeah? Oh, I know what he's talking about, but I'm not going to go over there right now. Oh yeah? Guess we gotta see this fairy queen. Okay, I need a book. Actually, hold on. Because I'm not looking forward to the next story sequence, trying to delay the inevitable as much as possible. Psych myself up for what's to come story-wise. Ah! It's an Octorok. Kill it! No, don't. Actually. You're right, I don't believe you. You look like an Octorok. You make me want to stab you. Oh. Okay, that explains it. More of Varan's handiwork, so to speak. Hmm. Okay, I get the idea. We need, yeah. So that's what you need the fairy powder for. Unfortunately, to get it, oh good God, I hate this part. Oh well. Let's do this. Now that I've opened this, unlocked that door, it's now open in the present time. Reminds me of a part in Final Fantasy V. I won't say exactly what part since I'm going to be doing a playthrough of that hopefully by the end of this year. But yeah, 2 matching books in a stat of 2. Oh goody! Imagine my overwhelming excitement. Now I'll try to do this legitimately for a while, but if it takes too long, I'm going to cheese the crap out of this. Four right, 2 up, 2 right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Actually, you know what? Screw this. I mean, obviously, you gotta write down notes. Back in the day when games actually made you do that, you know. Nowadays, you'd have sub-menus that show all this. You can just look at the menu and... But, yeah. Okay, hold on. Sorry, taking a little bit here. Gotta get a piece of paper and an ink pen and something to write on. Alright. 2 up, 1 left, 2 up, 1 right, and 1 up. Alright. 2 up, 1, 2, 1 left, 1, 2, 1 right, 1 up. Okay. 2 right, 1 up, and 3 right. So, 1, 2 up, 1 down, 3 right, 1 up, and 3 right. 1 down, 1, 2, 3, 1 up, 3 right. Okay. One left. Or no, that's... Actually, what am I doing, by the way? That was left before, not right. Okay, so I got my directions screwed up. I was going left just now, not right. Okay, it's another one of those cases where anyone watching this video could get a good laugh. Hardy har har. The joke's on me. I got egg in my face. Again, with emphasis, I was going left just now, not right. Yeah. 1 down, 1 right. Now I'll be going. Yeah. 2 down, 2 left. What? Zigzagging now, huh? 3 down. And I am going to cheat a little bit, so sue me. But I am going to use a save state. I know, a legion of so-called legitimate gamers are going to scream at the top of their lungs for this. Fine, scream yourself hoarse for all I care. I'm not going through this segment any more times than I have to. Because if you mess it up, you start all over. Screw that. So yeah. All you so-called quote-unquote legitimate gamers can scream yourself hoarse for all I care. I'm doing this legit except for I'm using save states if need be. Screw you. I'm not going through this multiple times. Having to go through this once is bad enough. Thank you very much. Anyways. 1 down, 1 right. Get that cursor out of there. 2 down, 1, 2, 2 left, and 3 down. Okay. And now for the final stretch. Again, save state. Alright. 1 right, 1 down, 2 right, 1 up, 1 right, 1 up, and 2. Really? Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Couldn't have been just a straight, simple, short path. No. Oh well. Fine. 1 right, 1 down, 1, 2 right, 1 up, 1 right, 1 up, 2 right. Okay. Good. Done with that. And there, for anyone who wants to make a big deal about using save states, I did set one up, but I didn't need it, so not to say that I wouldn't have hesitated to use it had it come to that. Make a big deal about that if you will, but usually I try not to do that in my playthroughs, but in this case, yeah. Having to go through that sequence once is bad enough. Because believe me, there's been many a times where I'd get to that final stretch and go one step too far in the wrong direction and have to do the whole goddamn thing over again. Screw that. Now, we got the item we needed. But yeah, that's why I so resent that sequence, like I was saying before, you know, how I went over here just to show that, just because I was trying to psych myself up for that whole maze sequence, 1 right, 2 left. So many times I get so close to the end, then make one step too far in the wrong direction, and have to go through the whole damn thing over again. Like, ah! Insert your own profanities here. Yeah. Anyways, done with that until next time I play the game. Yeah, good. Okay, that's more like it. And at least she's not as hideous as the fairies in Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask are, or the Great Fairies, anyway. Because I still don't know what the hell Nintendo were thinking with the design for the Great Fairies in Ocarina of Time. I mean, I love that game. Easily my favorite game of all time. But goddamn the artwork for the Great Fairies. What the hell was Nintendo thinking with that? Anyway, yeah. Oh, we're cleansing the water. Which does open another area, well, theoretically speaking. But I'll do that later. Actually, I don't think it does. I mean, because I still need that. Never mind, actually, that's right. No, because I still need that Zora seal that the one guy was talking about. But at least now navigating around this place won't be so restricted with all that dirty water gone. Where was that? Actually, no, not that. I think I got started at the present time for that though. There's this, so maybe not. There is an item over here. Can't remember, again, I can't remember if it started in the past or the present to get to it, but... Oh, okay, never mind. That's just underwater. Or maybe, yeah. Oh, not much. Okay, I remember that being a little more complex. Well, not really complex, but like a couple more steps to getting this. Alright, fine. Well, that's 2 rings now. I suppose I probably should go back and have those appraised just in case they might be something that I could use for the next dungeon. Probably not, but... Of course, again, I hate this whole ring setup, how you gotta do this. You can't even, you don't even know what they are, much less can't even use them until you do this. No matter what else you're doing, God, drop in and come back. If these games ever do get an HD remaster remake, I hope they fix this whole situation. Somehow, make it so you can use them right away. Bad enough, some of them are so rare, it's not even worth getting. Green Holy Ring. Okay, that might actually be useful for level 7. Okay. And parts of level 8 for that matter, if I'm remembering correctly. Why would you want... That's the kind of thing people would use for a challenge playthrough, I guess, if you like that kind of thing. But not me. Like I was telling someone in a Twitch stream the other day, I've gotten to the point where I can't stand games that are too brutally difficult. I find I spend more time cursing obscenities at the game, and then people who are with me are looking like, "Why are you talking to your game?" Yeah. I could have much more fun on an easy game, so yeah. So that kind of thing, sword damage down, no thank you. I mean, if those kind of challenge playthroughs work for you, to each their own, more power to you, blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Just don't expect me to be doing that kind of thing anytime soon. Actually, hold on. That's right. That's the other problem with this whole ring setup. sword beams at... No big deal. No sinking in quicksand. I don't think that's going to be a problem since we're going to be underwater. So, throwing risk. I don't think I'm going to have to worry about throwing distance anytime soon. Yeah. Another problem with this whole ring setup. You got all these rings to choose from, but you can only use the 3 that you have selected up on the top of the screen there. Why? And you can only change them here at Basu's place. Once you've left town and you're in the middle of a dungeon, you cannot swap out these rings. You're stuck with whatever you selected beforehand. So you get to a place where one of the other rings might have been useful. Too bad you didn't select that one. You can't use it. You gotta leave the dungeon, come back here, and then select. Yeah. Screw this whole setup. I mean, I love these games, don't get me wrong, but like I just said, if these games ever do get an HD remaster remake, I hope they drastically revamp this whole setup. Because it definitely needs some kind of quality of life change. Half damage from falls. Again, I don't even think fall damage is a thing in this game. But damage from spike floors. Can't remember if there's any spike floors in level 7 or not. I'll take that one just in case. Sword beams at 2 hearts. Nah. Let's see, what else? No damage from electricity. That one I definitely want. No, I don't think I'm going to need that again. I don't think quicksand is going to be a problem since we're going to be underwater. So, definitely don't want that one. Oh yes, I want to become a like one of the most hated enemies in all of Zelda, up there with Floor Masters and Gibdos. Become something. What? Okay, I don't even remember that one. No effect from jinxes. You mean those bubbles that disable your sword for a few seconds? Man, something like that could have been useful in the second quest of the first game. I mean, yeah, granted I played through the randomizer more recently, where he had those rings that do that, but in the official game, second quest, those damn orange bubbles, having that kind of thing would have been nice. Those orange bubbles that, could go do unspeakable things to themselves. Again, I don't think that's going to be a problem, but yeah, too bad they didn't have that for the second quest of the first Zelda game. Nullify the effect of those damn orange bubbles. Alright, now. I do believe that's it. No, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. Can I just swim back to Zora Village, or do I have to warp back there? With all the poison water gone, so to speak, I should be able to just, maybe not. Yeah, okay, good. With all the poison water gone, just swim back here. Oh no, that's not it. Never mind. Hold on. Okay. Let's see, and yeah, I need to be in the present time, obviously, because Jabu in the past is just a baby. So you're still alive. I like how he forgets that so easily. Oh, goody. Somehow I don't take that as an honor. Lucky me. Oh, goody. At least I don't need to get a bottled fish this time like an Ocarina of Time. I mean, granted, it was easy. Just go scoop one up in that nearby little pool. There, well, not really a little pool, but you know, go scoop one up and then go. But, or you could pay the outrageous price of what was it, $300 for one, or whatever it was at the shop. Anyways, yeah, it's come to this, my least favorite dungeon of this game. Like I said in the previous video, you'd think Nintendo would have learned their lesson with all of the negative feedback from the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time, a dungeon that to this day, 25 years later, is one of the most hated dungeons in all of Zelda history. But no, here, in 2D, top-down traditional Zelda form, is the same bullshit. Lower water levels, raise water levels, make sure you have enough keys to open the next couple of doors. Otherwise, you get to go backtracking, re-lowering and re-raising water levels to get those keys. And then, yeah, all of the things that made the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time such a divine experience, are repeated right here. Nintendo really are slow to learn. Either that or they're just sadistic bastards that don't give them. So yeah, if you like the Water Temple, you're going to love this one. I mean, to be fair, I don't mind, like I said before, I don't mind the Water Temple anymore now. Having played the game as much as I have, whether it's the N64 original or the 3DS remaster port, having played the game as much as I do, I don't mind the Water Temple anymore, but for the longest time, This dungeon, on the other hand, doesn't have that honor. Not only is it not a part of the greatest game ever made, but there's no call for that. Nintendo should have learned their lesson with the Water Temple and never done that kind of shit again. Granted, you could argue this was only 3 short years later, 2001, and it wasn't fully made by Nintendo but by Capcom, so there is that possibility that maybe Capcom had more to do with this than Nintendo did. Anyways, yeah. Since I don't need that save state for the library sequence, that's where I end this video. Next time, of course, I'll probably end up breaking the playthrough of this dungeon up into 2 or 3 videos like I did for level 6. As again, the dungeons are getting longer now, rightfully so, as this is level 7 out of 8. So, getting closer to the end of the game, so it's expected that the dungeons are going to get longer and more complex. I would hope so. I mean, if we're this far into the game and the dungeons are still as easy as the first game, I mean, yeah. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time when I go through this dungeon. Repeating that as if to psych myself up for it. Yay. Anyways, bye.